Please be seated. Good evening, everyone, excuse me. For those who don't know me, my name is Cody Burnett, and I am representing the class of 2022 as the senior class president. I want to start by thanking all of those who elected me into this position, as it has been quite the show for everybody, including myself. For some of us, the past 4 years have been long and not the best of times, I reckon. But for me and the majority of y'all, I'm sure, the past 4 years haven't been so bad, and honestly went by quicker than we would have ever imagined. I remember all of us as freshmen, getting looked down on by the upperclassmen. And now here we are, the upperclassmen, looking down upon the rest, who are waiting to get where we are today. I can say some of us probably can't wait to get out of school, but for some of us are going to miss being with our friends and our teachers, and I can guarantee some teachers will miss us just as much. After today, we start into the real world that includes many more choices. Some of us will go on to college this fall, while others go straight into the workforce to continue to better ourselves for what we want to be in life. Gandhi once said, "It is better to allow our lives to speak for us than our words." I wish to see all of my fellow classmates make good choices and fulfill their dreams, whatever they are, and live successful and enjoyable lives. I also encourage you all to work hard in life. Matthew chapter 11, verse 28 says, "Come to me, all who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest." Our hard work to get to this point is over. He now gives us the chance to rest, but certainly not give up. Like stated in 2 Chronicles chapter 15, verse 7, "But as for you, be strong and do not give up, for your work will be rewarded." Regardless of the circumstances, don't ever give in willingly. I also would like to mention something that has messed up 2 unforgettable years of my life as well as everyone else's. COVID-19, aka the COVID or the Rona or the put your mask on. This was a major obstacle for us as students that made it hard to learn and truly engage with our teachers when we needed the help. But when it's all said and done, we overcame it and didn't let it hold us back, not one bit. We just pushed right on through like a hot knife in butter. So y'all are probably tired of hearing this redneck speak, and maybe some can't understand a word I'm saying. But for my closing, I just want to have all the parents here be super proud of all these young, hard-working graduates, because I can assure you it wasn't always easy. So without further ado, I want to say congratulations to the class of 2022, and shoot fire, old son.
Now, everyone, please rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please be seated.
Graduations, proms, and tons of papers written and graded in between. Staunton River High School opened in the fall of 1963. You are one of 10,047 students that have had the honor of graduating as a Staunton River Golden Eagle. The Staunton River class of 2022 has been remarkable in all endeavors. I am thankful for the opportunity to extend my congratulations to the members of the class of 2022 and be able to recognize the culmination of years of hard work, the actualization of goals attained, and the acknowledgement of successes achieved. The end of high school can be an emotional time for students and families, and that may be even more this year. Graduates, I hope you will take the time to show gratitude to those who have been instrumental in helping you achieve this milestone. Let's take a moment to thank your teachers, parents, guardians, grandparents, and others who have supported you up to this point. I don't want the class of 2022 to be known to the world as one of the pandemic classes. I want the Staunton River class of 2022 to be known as an extraordinary class. Graduates, despite the challenges you have encountered, you have completed this part of your life journey with great achievement and wonderful memories. You attained this impressive feat with honor and integrity. The class of 2022 is talented and diverse. You have 9 sets of twins graduating this year. You are academically, artistically, musically, and athletically accomplished, and you are engaged in community members. You are interesting people, but more importantly, you are interested in making an impact on the world. Many students in the Staunton River class of 2022 have distinguished themselves among their classmates. I am proud of their triumphs and accomplishments in curricular and extracurricular activities. Several class of 2022 students earned the National Merit Semifinalist status. With strong academics and athletic achievements, the members of class of 2022 have already accepted over $1.7 million in scholarships and grants, with several of our students receiving full tuition scholarships. We further take pride in having several students who will serve their country by enlisting in the military. The class of 2022 has lived the Eagle Way through their service and community involvement. Members of the graduating class have collected and donated hundreds of pounds of canned goods, read to elementary school students, volunteered at soup kitchens and election polls, organized blood drives, made and sent cards to soldiers serving overseas, and served the community alongside many organizations. The class of 2022 has also excelled in extracurricular activities. We have multiple students moving on to state competitions in veterinary science, agriculture mechanics, floriculture, and track and field. Students from the class of 2022 guided Staunton River to regional championships in Central Virginia Science Fair. Members of the class of 2022 were named All-State Athletes and Region and District Players of the Year. Here are just some of our highlights. Our girls' basketball team went undefeated. Our football team had their best season in several years. Our boys' indoor track team were district champions. A senior won the FFA State Tractor Driving Competition. Wrestling finished third in the state, as well as captured their first ever region title for the program with multiple region champs. A senior won a state title in forensic prose. Swimming had 2 senior district swimmers of the year, and softball won the regular district championship. After everyone's unique accomplishments through a memorable year, we may be heading on different paths, but we are all the same in one way. Like me and those over 10,000 before me, we are all Staunton River High School graduates. To the class of 2022, you will be leaving a lasting impression on Staunton River and leave Staunton River a better place because of your influences and contributions. I know that the same resolve and imagination that got you to this moment are the very things that will sustain you through whatever lies ahead. You can use the disorder that COVID-19 has brought to reorder your way of life. You can show us how to create a more evolved normal, a world more kind, more beautiful, and more whole. Graduates, this moment is your invitation to use your education to apply the best of what you've learned to make the world a better place. Thank you.
Good evening. It is an honor to introduce our guests from the Bedford County School Board members. Chairperson, Mrs. Susan Falls Kirby. Vice Chairperson, Mr. Marcus Hill. Our Bedford County Public School Administration, Dr. Mark Bergen, Superintendent. Dr. Karen Woodford, Chief Learning Officer. Dr. Josh Cornett, Executive Director of School Administration. Mrs. Kelly Jennings, Director of Special Education. And our Staunton River High School Administration, Principal, Mrs. Darcy Parker. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Elizabeth Dooley. Assistant Principal, Mr. Kurt Hetherington. Assistant Principal, Mrs. Christine Moxley. And Director of Counseling, Mrs. Jessica Shanko. Thank you. At this time, we would like to recognize our classmates and graduates who have enlisted in the military services of the United States of America. Please stand as we honor you. Thank you.
Good evening. My name is Caroline Levine. While it may be weird to see me off the basketball court, it is an honor to be standing here speaking on our senior class quote amongst our faculty, distinguished guests, families, friends, and classmates. To my fellow classmates, we made it. We are Staunton River. We are the class of 2022. We are the defining forces of our future. We have accomplished one of the many goals in our lives, a stepping stone to our future. We have done it while enduring the nearly impossible. As I write this, it's hard not to let the negative aspects of the last 2 years define our high school career. However, as a class, we have done quite the opposite because we are SR and we have embraced the journey. Dolly Parton once said, "We cannot direct the wind, but we can adjust our sails." But while schools were shut down for nearly 2 years, we doubted that today would even be possible. That we, as a Golden Eagle family, are here to celebrate the end of one chapter of our lives and the beginning of another. We did not let the lack of social interactions and stay-at-home orders, the brutal winds of social injustices, the political divide, the natural disasters, and the lack of comfort and safety in schools across the nation define us. We questioned how we would continue when being here at this point seemed impossible. It seemed like the wind would never end. However, rather than letting that define us, we use these winds as the driving forces to be better and to come together as a community. Vacant classes where COVID-19 protocols forced us to become dependent on ourselves became classes and school events full of laughter and love. We fought through the constant windstorms that tempted us to give up. We were strengthened through this fight and learned to embrace these times of hardship and the unknowns of tomorrow. They allowed us to grow as young adults in this world. Our teachers, administrators, and classmates pushed us to pursue the best versions of ourselves, even while it was from a distance. We used these difficulties to bring us together. We watched as Staunton River's past, present, and future students came together at school events for the first time in years. Whether it was packed theater crowds to see our incredibly talented classmates put on beyond perfect plays and musical performances, to sporting events that reached record-breaking milestones and accomplishments, to just mustering the courage to get up every morning and step into a world of the unknown. As a senior class, we have exceeded people's expectations and truly defined the words perseverance, passion, and persistence, all while paving the way for future Golden Eagles. The backbone of directing ourselves can be effectively described in these 3 words. Merriam-Webster states that perseverance is a continued effort to do or achieve something despite difficulties, failure, or opposition. Passion is defined as being capable of, affected by, or expressing intense feeling, and persistent is described as continuing to exist despite interference or treatment. How do these words not describe us? We reached record-breaking lows as a country and a world that seemed impossible to overcome. But honestly, I'm not sure how it would change how things worked out. As we reflect on the 4 years of our high school careers, school shutdowns and the cancellation of extracurricular activities seemed like the end of the world. The thought that we'd never come back from this was on the forefront of our minds. Rather, these experiences taught us to look for the good in every situation. Through these trials and tribulations, we learned that the outcome of one event does not define someone or something's entire future. So, as we face this next chapter of our lives, we know that nothing is ever impossible, even when it seems that everything is impossible. We must always strive to be the best versions of ourselves and fly high like an eagle, even when we cannot direct the wind. However, we will always have the power to adjust our sails. Thank you.
Hi, everyone, and welcome to the class of 2022's graduation ceremony. For those who don't know me, I'm Skylar Bartell. In all honesty, when Mr. Hubble first told me that I would be speaking here today, I was definitely honored, but had no clue what to say. I talked to all of my friends, family, and even my coworkers, just trying to figure out anything that would be fitting to our class. So, to start, I simply want to say I'm thankful for each of my classmates, family members, and friends, as well as the teachers that will always hold a special place in my heart. Even from the first day of school, it seemed as if all of us were friends, and it's crazy that in just the 4 short years of high school, we've managed to make millions of memories with each other, especially considering the fact that we truly only had 3 real years together. At the end of the day, I can completely say that I consider you guys my family, and I would not have half of the memories I have today if it wasn't for you all. One thing that you guys, and high school in general, have taught me in these 4 years is that past change. You may think that the best friends you've had since elementary school are the best friends you'll keep forever, or that the plans you've made for yourself are the plans that you're going to stick with, but 9 times out of 10, that isn't the case. I've made friends that I thought I would never make, done activities that I wouldn't have considered if other people hadn't encouraged me, and enjoyed many new things that I thought would never interest me. Life is crazy in that way. We change, we grow, and we learn. What is important to us today might not be important to us in a few years. That isn't to say that the dreams we had when we were younger aren't always the same dreams we keep as we grow up, but instead have been adjusted by our experiences. There are so many things that we never thought of that are in store for us. Many of the goals we originally set for ourselves have already been accomplished. For example, we've had undefeated basketball seasons and won state championships in forensics and tractor competitions. We have people at the top of the class, captains of teams, and leaders of our class and clubs. The magnitude of accomplishments we have achieved is inspiring. The dream we all have of marrying Stefan Salvatore from the Vampire Diaries and being a famous storm chaser is just a step away. Wait, never mind, that's just my dream. But you get the point. Some of us will end up being lawyers, doctors, and surgeons. Or some of us might marry those rich lawyers, doctors, and surgeons and be wonderful stay-at-home moms and dads. Some of us will be teachers, managers, and writers. Some of us may be professional sports players or even the President of the United States. The future ahead of us is ultimately unknown, and it's completely up to us to strive to be our best selves in the long run. But we are truly the makers of our own future. One thing we've all learned about the future by now in life is that things change. Like, whoever thought Kim and Kanye would get divorced, or that the world-renowned Mr. Hubble would finally retire. Both of these things totally shocked us. My point is, change happens in mysterious ways, some of which we would never expect, and some of which we're actually ready for because of our past experiences. Although it might not seem this way today, the things that we are experiencing are ultimately shaping us for the real world more and more each day. The new world we are about to enter might seem a lot bigger than Bedford County, and today might seem like one of the scariest days ever, but this is just the beginning of the best years of our lives. The you are today is not the same you'll be in 20 years, and that's probably a good thing. So don't be afraid to grow. I mean that figuratively. Some of us are stuck at 5'3" forever. Don't be afraid to go out and make something of yourself. Don't be afraid to live life to the fullest. Don't ever forget where home is. The world is in our hands, so be bold, be fun, and be smart. Be bold in taking chances on yourself and trying new things. Be fun in experiencing the best things in life and taking time to make hilarious memories with your family and friends. Be smart by staying true to yourself and holding close to your morals. As one of my favorite authors, Jandy Nelson, wrote, quick, make a wish. Take a second, or third, or fourth chance and remake the world. The world isn't ready for us, class of 2022. Thank you, and good night. If I could drop this mic, I would.
If any of y'all have ever babysat a little sibling, neighbor, or just worked at a daycare, you know that once a child begins to learn how to speak, they quickly develop a favorite word: no. Do you want to finish the broccoli on your plate? No. Do you want to finish or brush your teeth? Also no. No matter what question you ask, they will give you the same response every single time without fail. Now, the word no is not necessarily a bad word to use. It is a comforting, calming word that keeps your life in order. Sounds nice, right? While saying no can prevent negative experiences and unwanted change, refusing to say yes can also prevent you from experiencing on bigger opportunities. Philosopher Eckhart Tolle once said, "Always say yes to the present moment. Say yes to life and see how life starts suddenly working for you rather than against you." While no may be the comfortable word to use, yes is the way to progress. I learned this during my freshman year of high school. My agriculture teacher pulled me aside and told me I was needed on the FFA livestock judging team. I was speechless. I knew absolutely nothing about agriculture, especially livestock, and he knew that. Now, I don't know what got into me that day, but I responded in a way that would change my life. After 13 years of saying no because I was scared of change and enjoyed my life exactly as it was, I decided I would finally take a leap of faith and say yes. Saying that simple word is an adrenaline rush, and it unleashes a wave of immediate reactions that can change your life as you know it. To say I was unprepared, unqualified, or even unfit for FFA is an understatement. I didn't know what I was getting into, only that I saw an opportunity to learn about something I was interested in and to grow as a person. Taking this leap of faith, though, especially when you don't have a clue what you're doing, is by no means easy. It means the possibility of failure. It means long hours of studying and practicing and taking in as much help and advice as possible to be successful. It means looking like a complete idiot at times, yet knowing that you are growing as a person, a benefit worth the risk. With this growth in mind, our class faced multiple opportunities disguised as nasty challenges, totally unprepared. We sailed through the uncharted waters of COVID and virtual learning that no other generation has ever had to face. None of us knew what we were doing, yet we tackled it and chose to see the opportunity and along with it the hope buried underneath the challenge. Still, if you were like me, it was sometimes hard to see which path to take. Where was that thing that made me say, yes, that is my purpose? I eventually found my purpose in chapter 4, verse 14 of the book of Esther. It says, "Who knows if you were placed here for such a time as this?" While saying no and turning away from an opportunity is always a safe option, it is just that, safe. No matter how difficult it seemed, we were purposely placed in this time of challenge that no one has ever had to face before, so that we could create a new and pure hope and dedication that has never been seen before. We were purposely placed here so that we could say yes. There are going to be times that will leave you wondering, is this path in front of me what I was meant to take? You must have the courage to do it. It was placed there for a reason. Even though it's very easy to think of every possible thing that can go wrong, and trust me, I'm great at it, you must persevere. You must find the courage to try that new thing and learn more about yourself and others, to follow that path in front of you. And the failures I mentioned earlier, they are 100% okay, and sometimes even necessary. Because even through failure, you still learn more about yourself, your opportunities, your morals, and your passions than you ever knew before. So yes, this is the right path for me. As we enter adulthood, we are going to be presented with endless opportunities. Some will be defining moments, and some will turn our life upside down. Today is a defining moment, and we must choose how we react to it. We don't want to go into this new phase of our life with the same narrow mindset as a 2-year-old, cutting back on the adventures and possibilities because of our attachment to the word no. My hope for you, class of 2022, is that when you are presented with new possibilities, no matter how small and unimportant they may seem, and no matter how unfit you think you are, you stop worrying, take that leap of faith, and say yes. And now, I would like to exercise my right to yield the floor. Mr. Hubble, will you please come to the podium?
Thank you, Beth, for following parliamentary procedure that you learned in the FFA and properly turning the floor over to me. Why am I up here? It seems I'm honoring your request. Many of you have asked that if I would speak at graduation, and I did not know how to do it to keep with tradition, humility, and decorum. Well, this is how. If you're wondering how this is going to go over, just look at Dr. Burnett. That look gives away everything. He's saying to himself, should I jump up there and stop Hubble? What will people think? Or is that the look like those of many other adults in the building going, it's Hubble, why am I not surprised? Well, I'm here, so let's get this thing going. I do want to keep this short and simple. I'm honored by the thought that I am graduating, and many of you wanted me to speak. I wrestled with the following ideas. One, that I should just humbly do my job and lead you through the ceremony from my normal position as marshal. Or two, that I would comply with your request and be here on the stage doing this. It reminded me of one of my favorite quotes by runner Billy Mills. My life is a gift from my Creator. What I do with my gift is my gift back. I felt this was a way of honoring that thought and giving back what the Lord has gifted me to do over all these years. I could remind you of Rule 4 and the cockroach, or COVID-19, but nah. Not everyone would get it unless you're in my class. Instead, what I want to say to you is this: the way to success is through hard work. I'm not the smartest, most athletic, most theatrical, or really most anything. I have just spent a lifetime working to meet the expectations of my heart and those of my profession as teacher. I challenge us, graduates of the class of 22, to do the same. Live by the Billy Mills quote I recited and give back. Reach out and find that your potential is unlimited, yet achievable. Make people realize that you can surprise them and still get the job done properly. Check out Cornett and Parker. They're starting to smile now. Well, his smile's a little rough, but you know. Thank you for being such a great class and making my graduation from teaching a very pleasant one. I love you all. And now, before I turn the podium back over to Beth, which, by the way, is proper procedure, I leave you with the following two things. First, shoot fire. This was great. And second and finally, go out and be good citizens. Live by those words that I concluded each class with every day. Go have a good day and mind your manners.
Thank you so much, Mr. Hubble, for speaking for us. And thank you.
And now, the moment you have all been waiting for. First row, will you please rise? Madison Rose Adams. Ivy Ann Allen. Winter Renee Altizer. Alexander Michael Anufriev. Tosh Alexander Armstrong. Logan Joseph Arnold. Fisher Thomas Ash. Nicholas Wayne Atkins. Xavier Kai Austin. Martina McBride Joyce Ayers. Mackenzie Lauren Barber. Honors graduate Abigail Rose Barlow. Tony Earl Begley Jr. Rain Carrera Bennett. Olivia Catherine Bixby. Ethan Daniel Blankenship. Tyler Mikhail Blanton. Haley Marie Bocock. Brandon Montgomery Bohannon. Jacob Sean Bowden. George Robert Bowler. Austin Nicholas Bowman. Madison Brooke Bowyer. Honors graduate Elizabeth Ann Bradbury. Kimberly Diane Bradbury. Jaden Lee Brads Brown. Madison Pearl Bramlett. Francesca Nicole Brendel. Cameron Lee Broman. Hunter Chase Brown. Grayson Michael Bryant. Haley Lynn Burrows. Rachel Ann Burton. Brian Lee Bush. Emma Renee Byers. Brianna Gail Bird. Mark Timothy Caldwell III. Ty Franklin Calhoun. William Rain Capello. Jacqueline Carrion Netro. Jimena Carrion Netro. Aaliyah Camille Chittum. Landon Scott Chittum. Tanner Anthony Chalkley. Amaya Noel Clater. Jaden Rihanna Clegg. Honors graduate Allison Marie Grace Connor. Olivia Hope Connor. Thomas James Cox. Carly J. Craighead. High honors graduate Emily Grace Creasy. Miranda Ashley Creasy. Dennis Wayne Creech, Jr. High honors graduate Amanda Brooke Crossley. Madison Sperry Crow. Layla Brichet Denise Crutchfield. Charles Jacob Cuddy. Alexia Joyce Cusano. Caleb Lee Davis. Deshaun True Davis. Joseph Earl Dietz. Alexander William Dennis. Logan Wayne Dickerson. William Nicholas Dill. Honors graduate Cameron Ty Diggs. Haley Marie Dodd. Michaela Marie Dooley Wright. Jason Tyler Diesel Douglas. Autumn Christine Dow. Logan Alexander Drury. Dorian Xander Easterling. High honors graduate Ariana Page Ely. Krishana LeBray Ely. Amanda Jo England. Aiden Allen Ergenbright. Joseph Michael Everett. Aaron Robert Farley. Honors graduate Connor Lane Faw. Virginia Ann Fee. Emma Shea Ferris. Brandon Flores Torres. High honors graduate Taylor Lynn Fouts. Eric Tyler Fralin. Alexis Carol Gowdy. Francisco Jose Gomez. Kirsten Nicole Garland. Brandon Lee Gibson. Zachary Lee Gibson. Mackenzie Taylor Gibner. Kyler Wayne Glidden. Brianna Marie Goff. High honors graduate Tyler James Good. Hayden Wayne Gordon. Honors graduate Emma Delaney Gray. Jess Oliver Green. Nicholas Charles Greenway. Malachi Elijah Gregory. Landon Eli Grisso. High honors graduate, AP capstone candidate, Evelina Anuhea Gunther. Serena Elizabeth Guzman. High honors graduate, Ethan Joseph Haas. Josie Ethan James Hampton. Alexis Gabrielle Marie Harris. High honors graduate Sierra Lauren Hawley. Reno Jackson Hawley. Garrett Anthony Hess. Zoe Michelle Hess. Gavin Tanner Holdren. Gracie Lynn Housden. Wyatt Morgan Russell Howe. Dylan Wayne Hutton. Antonio Jimenez Perez Jr. Keith Edwin Johnson. Madison Louise Johnson. Jada Lene Jones. Daniel Kamara Jr. Honors graduate Spencer Harrison Kearns. Elena Mary Kodrowski. Helena Raylene Nold. Eric Michael Kosis. High honors graduate Skylar Ann Renee Lawhorn. David Robert Klein LeClaire. Jaheim Demarion Lefwich. High honors graduate Jennifer Marie Levine. Devin Wayne Madison. Nathan Reed Mars. Logan Mackenzie Marslick. Jalen Marquise Martin. Logan Michael McClung. High honors graduate Logan Nicole McCorkle. April Angel McGuire. High honors graduate Rachel Abigail McGuire. Catherine Malay Meadow. Juan David Mendez. Erica Grace Mills. Mason Beauregard Mills. Amaya Shaniel Morgan. Zoe Elizabeth Morgan. High honors graduate Staley Rose Moretz. Lacey Ashlyn Morris. Nicholas Alexander Moses. Lily Mae Mullins. Sky Kenley Mullins. Grace Marie Munoz. Michael Zane Munoz. Macon Andrew Murch. Samuel Charles Myers. Jacob Stephen Nichols. High honors graduate Samantha Grace Nichols. Tatiana Sky Oaks. Honors graduate Jaden Lorelei Olson. Frank Santiago Ortiz. Lucas Blake Overstreet. Dakota Austin Paget. Honors graduate Nicolette Marie Paxton. Ethan Wade Payne. High honors graduate Lily Mae Phillips. Chance Allen Price. High honors graduate Samuel Puente. Haley Daniel Ray. Chad Allen Rector. Reagan Anna Rhodes. Heather Violet Roberts. Abigail Nicole Rowe. Stephen Douglas Rude III. Caden Scott Ryder. Cassidy Nicole Sager. Channing David Scott. Danielle Elizabeth Settles. Stephen Chester Shandor. Blake Noah Kyle Shelton. Bryce Blaine Shelton. High honors graduate Kaylee Celeste Shelton. Emma Grace Shiflett. Jackson Daniel Storm Shrewsbury. Raven Kenley Smith. Stephanie Nevea Spence. Faith Brianna Sprinkle. Honors graduate Hope Alexi Sprinkle. Kayla Ann Staley. Jared Edwin Steele. Ryan Ashley Stevenson. Ellerly K. Stevens. Dominic Emile Surace. High honors graduate Daniel Allen Terry. Cole Evan Thurman. Dylan Cole Trent. Jackson Gerald Ray Turner. Kendra Carleen Underwood. High honors graduate Katie McClay Van Ness. Drew Vaught. Esteban Andrew Vasquez Flores. Logan Michelle Vencil. High Honors Graduate Megan Olivia Vess. Brian James Wagner. Joshua William Watkins. Taylor Grace Weeks. High Honors Graduate Jaden Aaliyah Wheaton. Emma Jean Wheeler. Kylie Gale White. Wade Jennings Wickline. Honors Graduate Cameron Lee Wilkins. Hannah Nicole Williams. Mackenzie May Williams. Marcus Sebastian Williams, Jr. Faith Renee Wilson. Michelle Lee Wynad. Honors Graduate Cage Richard Wise. Owen Scott Wiseman. High Honors Graduate Abby Grace Wyatt. Christian Blake Zimmerman. High Honors Graduate, AP Capstone Candidate, Parker Edward Bruns. High Honors Graduate, Sydney Ann Thomas. High Honors Graduate, Caroline Jane Levine. High Honors Graduate, Skylar Nicole Bartell. High Honors Graduate, Elizabeth Eileen Gillespie. Honors Graduate, Cody Allen Burnett.
By the power vested in me by the Virginia Department of Education and the Bedford County School Board, I now pronounce you graduates of Staunton River High School. You may turn your tassels.